Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you for the wonderful day of Monday, June the 3rd, 2024. Now, you might say, why did the word wonderful come in? Because you might be feeling. And this feeling also might come as a form of conflict, because part of you wants to feel wonderful and is feeling wonderful, and part of you is still looking at your problems and saying, why am I saying this word wonderful to myself for no reason? Because the golden light is amplifying itself and is coming in great gusts, you can say, of wind. So if your weather around you seems to also conflict with what you're feeling inside, there'll be a sense of balancing and peace again coming in, because a lot of work is being done by the divine forces in the Akashic spaces to bring the sense of balance and peace to every human heart out there that is conflicted, that is in pain, that needs power, that needs amplification, who needs to understand, who needs to rise again, who needs to receive, really, is just walking around as a machine and just saying that, when will my problems be solved, and when will my troubles stop? Will they ever stop? Yes, they will, because you choose to keep on focusing on your problems. Don't say, but I do have real problems. Then ask for today, ask for feeling that form of change already starting within you, right here, right now. Bring that change in and ask for a sign. Ask for how you can be part of the process of that cleansing. Who is the archangel and who are the divine ones with you? It's not just always whoever's reflected on the card that is your helper, or who is your helper. You choose to create a bubble of light around you this day, because the lady who's come forward is an expression and a form of Divine Mother, and also very much connected with Saint Germain and the violet flame, and bringing in change on the deepest level possible for you. Mind, body, spirit, everything. Activity, words, conversations, thoughts, decisions, interactions. You'll find yourself in a different space because you've risen, because you pushed back and cleansed, and you're no longer looking at that which holds you back. Nothing can hold you back. You're a divine child of God. You don't have to also tread on anyone else to get to the space. You know exactly who you are and how you need to be and how to move forward with grace and love. Because she's a form of the light. Light can only help. Light can only balance. Light can only bring good. Look into her eyes right now, just to receive that love, if nothing else. Just to feel rest assured about effort you put in a certain direction and receive no result, achieved nothing. You think so? Ask, what is it that I need to know right now regarding whatever? Look into her eyes and ask. That amplification will happen. Only the good will be reflected to you. She's smiling at you even through her lips that are closed. That where I have to be quiet and not overspeak and not overreact, help me be that way too. To not overreact to anything. That's where emotions, when they'll start to come into order, and that lesson that you need to know will unfold for you. A person who's overreacting is stressed. Stressed leads to chatter. Chatter that is unnecessary. Why do that? Why engage in that? Why be part of that? You're better than that, right? And that's why she has an amethyst, a holy amethyst, right above her third eye, helping you literally see with different and fresh eyes and this fresh perspective that you're asking for, because your crown is filled, your thoughts are filled with this flowing violet light that is merging with the white light. It's just a feeling of peace and rest and order. You're just becoming different. Again, that cleansing is happening, that regeneration is happening. The guidance you sought, you can say, and help you needed, it's coming to you. Words are literally coming into your ears, because this amethyst is filling her ears also. Wherever it is, however it is that you need to use this form of guidance and change and movement and cleansing and rejuvenation, today is the day to ask for it. Don't sit upon it, because there are so many violet flowers on the left and right side of her. One in her heart chakra, that is the divine order, gardenia, just issuing forth in all directions, however you need it, past, present, future. You need it for a concern. It comes up several times a day regarding something, regarding a situation, regarding a space between you and another person, what you have to speak up for or about, or where you're stuck when it comes to creative visualization or divine order for your wishes and desires. This gardenia will just issue forth the needed rays, the sparkle, the speed, the knowing, the reassurance, the movement. Everything will happen. You just breathe in and breathe out in that robe, that part of the robe that has this violet light just shining there ever so gracefully. It'll just come to you. And then the right and left side, whenever it comes to your thoughts and feelings and need, that sense again of reassurance, putting things right, pushing away the baggage from the past that does not belong to you anymore, that you just carried around for too long, patterns that are re-emerging, bad habits, beliefs, words you speak, people you interact with. That doesn't mean that the people are bad. It means that your lesson is for you to change, and the space between you and the other person will change, because you're seeing it from their perspective. You're acting as a divine one, who you really are. So if you do that, the space between you and the other person is already cleansed, rejuvenated. Now, what they choose to do with that is their choice. It's a free will choice. You don't have to bind anyone for that. And when it comes to relationships of love, especially romantic and marriage, again, you take the higher route. What works for you? And whatever is best for both of you will also emerge at this time. Choices, decisions for the future, communication that needs to happen, that has not happened from the past. It'll all come through this day. The divine order is bound to occur several times this day in various forms of decisions that you take for the day on how you want to spend the day. Spend the day in prayer and in invocation, attracting the best and highest to you and any other person involved with the decisions that you make regarding these activities. You'll only add more splendor and rest and rejuvenation and peace to the planet. So be rest assured about your choices in that sense. She's just looking at you so peacefully. And then she's holding this veil over her, allowing everything that is coming from the landscape of heaven, all the realms of heaven that are calling out to you, who are calling out to you, why they're calling out to you, what lesson is it, how many times and how consistently does it appear, does it appear as a symbol, as a song, does it appear as a color, Does it appear from a particular realm of heaven that you just seem to be attracted to right now? Maybe the angelic forces, just the angelic forces? Or maybe just the Fae, the earth? Or is it the unicorns and their innocence? Or all the masters and their wisdom, and various forms of wisdom for various realms of your life? Or is it the divine goddesses and the divine feminine holding you, nurturing you, reviving you? You just keep looking back at her and decide what it is that is coming out to you right now in forms of consistent guidance. It will be related to something you've been asking about also, that you think you've been asking about persistently. That you just keep on asking about the same things, and why will heaven help me if I just keep asking for one item or one problem or one situation? I seem to be like a stuck record. No, you're not a stuck record. That is what is of priority to you. That is what is most bothersome, or where you need guidance, or where you can say the door of life is stuck. And to help yourself, to stand in front of a door, a golden door right now, with Lady Portia and her angelic forces. And Archangel Zadkiel is even helping you in this process. You will see these flowers appear on the left and right side of you, just out of nowhere. Just feel them or see them, or just know that they're there. And Archangel Zadkiel opens this gate for you. Is it easy to move beyond this gate, or are you stuck? Stuck at some point. Maybe you go along the road that appears and get stuck at a point. Some stone comes. There might be a word on the stone. Check on that word. Is the sun shining brightly? Is it easy for you to move forward? That means your receptivity is in a good space, and you can continue to do meditation and prayer and trust that, and trust your intuition and trust your decisions. Or are you stuck? It's okay if you're stuck. This is the time to clear that then. That's why divine order is coming to you, to rectify that problem. So don't be afraid if it seems to be dark or difficult, or you don't even know what you're supposed to decide about. You're thinking, what do I decide about? I don't even know what's important for me. What's within my subconscious? What should I know? If that's also what you need to know, that's a question. You already have a question. The Divine Ones will never deny you your divine truth, or what is important to you and what should be given to you as a gift. It's coming to you this day, and it will pour to you. You don't have to do anything to receive it, really, other than just believe and be there in the moment. And you are right here. You believe, you're here. So you do exactly what the message is telling you very simply this day. Do what you feel is right. Because for you, this is a time of tremendous change as a soul. You're ready now to go forward to the next level of your being. Isn't that a nice thing to hear? Look back to her. She's helping you with that process. And now whatever you're inviting and whatever you're receiving as this consistent guidance will pour down ever so gracefully as a veil that is protective also. So even if you don't know what it is that you are supposed to be inviting, it's still there. So if you feel insecure or scared or fearful, whether it's self-generated, whether it's environmental, whether it's coming from outside, whether it's spoken, whether it's felt, don't even think about all of that. Just ask this veil to start flowing, and ask to feel this veil as some form of sign or symbol again. And the left and right side, this water of life will start to flow as a veil, a beautiful veil covering you every moment. So the more fearful you get, the more chance it has really to be cleared. That doesn't mean that you get fearful on purpose. It means that you just trust and believe, be excited about whatever it is that you're engaged in. This glow will naturally happen, this flow will naturally happen. And of course, you will feel that sense of protection, then rise up. Wherever you're conflicted or troubled, or in troublesome situations or arguments, again, trust your feelings for the guidance you seek, for the peace you seek, for the love that you need. Keep on inviting that in, and it will keep coming. And then, of course, the right side then helps you flow into the future. What you think is the future right now. Not your present moment, right? It becomes the future. Whatever obstacles and delays that you seem to be encountering regarding your wishes, your fondest desires, your heart is at the focal point of all of this. You might be irritated about some things. You might have given up and stopped hoping about others. You feel some of your desires are just out of reach and are just, fantasy made up in your mind, and it's never going to be realized. The logic of it is all wrong, or it's not meant to be. All of those, just let them flow into this violet and white cleansed light. You will then see the divine truth of this. What is the reason for the delay? Why is it that at this moment you don't have that ideal home, or that ideal job, or the vacation of your dreams, or the love life of your dreams? That's where you're lacking. Or your health, your body. Miscommunication with your family members seems to be increasing. It's only seeming. That's why the word seeming has been used. So if you look back into her face, you see it's again at peace. Relax, and your chakra points will again reflect to you where it is that you're lacking, where it is that you're resenting, resisting, preventing the best from coming to you. You will not be denied anything from your glossary of wishes. In fact, don't think of them as fantastic or something, or that I should not be asking the angelic forces and the heavenly forces this. Wherever it is that form of thinking also has built up, see what is the divine truth behind that, the Akashic truth behind that. She will reflect it to you. She's a mother. She brings in divine order. Wherever it is throughout the day that your eye rests, let it rest for a moment. That beautiful hair of hers, how the flowers are flowing and falling, the robe that she is wearing, the veil that she's holding over her crown, to relax, to guide, and to improve your thoughts. And the robe helps with your physical body to become then the holding ground, the holy ground for all of your heart's desires. And you feel lighter, literally lighter, filled with the light. And you just continue doing what you feel is right. This sense of enjoyment will become more and more spontaneous. You will just recognize it. That's why you were told to recognize where it is that your chakra points are reacting. Is it your mind? Is it your body? Is it the auric space around you? Something in your environment capturing your attention? And of course, if it's bothersome, you want to cleanse it and change it. Again, that is no reflection on a person on mode of living or expression of communication, it's all for you. You change. You've already created the change then. The change will happen in steps for everyone involved. For the best and highest, the divine ones never choose to hurt. Of course, they will not hurt one of their children. So look back to this gardenia, this flower, to just do the highest and best for you and everything that you ask for this day. But keep on asking. Do ask. Don't hold back. And don't keep it within your heart and say, oh, it's just be understood because the divine ones know it. I don't have to reflect or express or say anything or communicate. You have to ask. It's your divine right to do so. You choose to do so. That's the choice also you take, and you're claiming it also. And we are becoming part of the process of change by doing that. So divine order is already in place, and do what you feel is right. An important lesson is already starting to unfold. And this comes to you with such love and such vibrancy and exuberance from the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the superb flow of light, cleansing and rejuvenating you, reviving you, making you happy again in every way, comes to you through the art of Lily Moses. Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. And this is Tina signing off for now. So bye-bye.